Florida Fishy Finger, my YouTube channel where I tell you all about my fishing adventures, take you with us, and I also talk about micro skiffs and boats that I'm into, primarily fishing boats. And this video is more or less a reaction video. This is one that the subscribers to Florida Fishy Finger had pointed out to me that is in a list of micro skiffs that I'm reviewing. I'm looking to get a micro skiff to make a new platform for the channel. Something very small that I can take off the beach. But this boat, I think, is more or less like the boat I have now, but we'll find out. I have never looked around at Skimmer Skiff before. I can tell, though, by its phone number that there is high likelihood they're from Florida. Okay, which I like. Right off the bat, I like that. Why? Well, I'm from Florida. Okay, so if we look at the varieties, and if you're familiar with this series, you know that I go through and look at a few things about this. I'll even go look at to see what's available used, and also I want to tell you about one thing before we get into it, and that's personalloans.com. To support the channel, it'd be great if you go and click on the link in the description if you're thinking about getting a loan. This is an easy way to do it. You have the ability to get a small loan, which is really the cool part that I like. A lot of times you might be looking for a skimmer skiff or something like that that isn't a lot of money, and you can set the amount to be rather low. And you know, even if you're looking to be somewhat ambitious, for most of us, you know, you can go all the way up to 35,000. So they have a lot of different things that they offer. One thing is it is quick, so that's a good thing, and they also shop rates. So yeah, you might consider that. Personal loans, and go please use the link in the description to do that. Thank you. Okay, so let's get right down to it. Skimmer Skiff boats. Looks like they've got two models, a 14.6 and a 16.6. We're going to go with the 14.6, and then we've got a rolled deck, which I like the rolled deck. I'm not sure which one I clicked on. Oh, I clicked on the one that takes us to the main page. Okay, so it weighs 275. That is very light. 14-foot boat. It's pretty good. That's way too heavy, I think, for two people to carry over a beach access. I'm sure there are two people who could do it, but not realistic. But certainly looks like an incredible option for inshore, for flats fishing, for all kinds of fishing adventures. This reminds me of the Ancona Shadowcast that I have. Draft is 4 inches, they claim. 4 inches. Okay, so there's nowhere you can't go. At that point, beam is 56. That's a little bit wider than I had expected, but I think kind of nice. I'll bet you'd be a little more stable than mine, maybe. It's interesting, a 4x6 cockpit, so they've got that top cap on there, it looks like, and they list their price. Yay! Now that is pretty sweet. So if you just get the deck alone, $5,800. Well, that fits within the personalloans.com range for sure. Oh, look at that. That's the dream, folks. That's the dream. I do that on my Shadowcast, my micro skiff, and that's what we're talking about. And there you look down into that cockpit, as they call it, and you see this one has a center console. Mine has a tiller, so all that space in the middle is pretty much freed up to some extent. There's just a bar and a very small dry box console. But with a bigger boat like that, that's 30 horse on the back of this. They put a 30 horsepower engine on the back. That thing has got to be a rocket ship. Wow. Put your info in. No problem. I'm not going to do that now, but pretty straightforward. They give you all the prices right here. Yeah, look at that. You get a power pole on there. Ooh, I like that. Go ahead and get the trolling motor if you can, would be my advice. Ooh, they're putting Tohatsus on there. I've got a Tohatsu 20. So I can give you the review on that one. It's been great. It's the electric start, electronic fuel injected. I've got a video on the channel on that if you're interested, but yeah. I'm a believer in the Tohatsu. They're rebranded Mercuries, so most small engines are. They offer all the options you would want. It looks like a trailer about 1,000, so Not bad at all. If you consider putting a $4,000 20 horse on the back, I think you'd be fine with that, but you wouldn't be flying. I don't know how you could put a 60. Is that even possible? No, this must be. There's no way you could put a 60 on the back. It would fly. It would no longer be able to stay in the water. So it's got to be. Yeah, they set up to a 30. So the most you could spend would be 5,600 on the engine. And then another, but let's say you just got the 20, which is what I would do, just for fuel efficiency and lightness, and a lot of reasons, and cost. But so that's another 5,000. So yeah, you're looking at 5,000 for the hull, 5,000 for the boat, and then you're right in the zone of a nice $10,000 skiff. Now this is my first impression, so, and I'm affiliated with Skimmer, but wow, I'm impressed right off the bat. Now, I don't know what the reviews are. It looks like they got reviews along the side. Now, my question would be, are they made of composite materials, which is something that's important to me. I bet you they've got all this information listed or easily known by simply calling them. And, I can answer some of the questions just by common sense, I'm sure. If you get the rolled deck bare hull, you go down to $3,600 for a price. That's wildly inexpensive, in my opinion. And there's no way that it could be that light. It weighs 275 without it being composite materials. I can't imagine they're using plywood and staying at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Wow. Well, Skimmer, I'm impressed. Let's see if we can see where they're located. Sanford, over there in Orlando. All right. Okay, let's keep looking around. All right, so I brought up the photos. All right, see what people. That's a cool one, patriotic skimmer. Look at how long that pole is in comparison to the boat. The pole is like twice as long as the boat. It's funny. I bet you got a fat snook. Nice on the trailer, Continental trailer. I would go with a better trailer than that. Not that there's anything wrong with Continentals. I've had them, but with a little boat like that, I'd want something for a little bit of cushion. They really get bounced around on a trailer, so something as rigid as that, I would go something like one of these better aluminum trailers. You can still get them for $1,000. Got the Suzuki on there. Interesting how the transom. I like it where it's kind of raised in the back of the transom. Ancona does that, and I think there are a couple others that do that. East Cape Skiffs did that on the Canoes that I reviewed not too long ago. By the way, if you want to see the other micro skiffs in the collection, I'm reviewing all of them. All micro skiffs on Earth I will review. I am committed to that journey. Congratulations! Man, that's a great feeling right there. You just bought a micro polling skiff. Now you're going to do that. And that looks like a Cayenne, like an any kind of Cayenne, but sometimes the photos are mixed in. Ooh, speckle coat. Gotta love the simplicity and elegance of it. Great boating begins. Oh, nice. Nice. I love that with the cushion, and especially the clear top bait well with the rounded sides. That's a sophisticated situation right there. That's not that little boat. That's a bigger one. Double power poles. Okay, so this is gnarly. No question about it. Anybody with a love of micro skiffs right now is about drowning in a pool of drool, would be my guess. All right, so let's see. When I look in Craigslist, I get some choices. We're from Orlando. Let's see what's close to home here. Orlando, Craigslist. Flatsboat. Okay, here's where that personalloans.com comes in handy. Remember, it's in the link. $4,000. Wow, and you get a Yamaha on this one. That's not a skimmer. No way. No. That's a skimmer. That's a Randall craft. With a nice engine on the back, though, it looks like, but if it works, Yamaha, but it's like that's one of those older boats. I don't know. That'd be worth a look, I suppose. Spider boats. $46,000 for that boat. That's a heavy duty situation. Cobia Sun Skiff. I don't know if you're like me and you end up going and looking around Craigslist at boats all the time, but yeah, look at that. Ugh. I mean, the hull looks great, but just the old engine. It's not even a disrespect on the engine. Yamaha's a great brand. It's just old, old engines and salty water. You know what I know, to avoid that and get a new engine and then maintain it the way you know to maintain it. By the way, I'm getting ready to do a video on how to maintain your engine with simple steps. So you see what's available. Not a lot when you type in flats boat. If you type in skiff, you'll probably get more, but I typed in, I believe in my original search, I typed in Skimmer Skiff, so I didn't see any. There may be some on there, but this at least gives you a good search of flats boats. And flats boat, I'm sure, would possess Skimmer Skiff if I was selling that boat. 16-foot flat boat. Interesting looking boat, actually. No cap on the top, though. You see, much more like that Carolina Skiff, open deal. But yeah, no cap on the front. And you notice, I think, let's go to the finish deck this time. That's the one we priced originally. Oh, that is sweet. We were looking at the, wow. Look at how you can, that's cool. Look at how you can get the lower platform. I don't know why you would want to do that. I guess there's reasons. It's just cool that you can do it. Somebody customized that somehow, I wonder. Wow, that is cool. I've often wondered about getting a little mini kind of tower on it just to get elevation above the console. Boat this small, probably not practical, but in a larger boat, certainly would be on the list of things to do. So hey, if you like these videos, go ahead and subscribe, please, and click the bell so that you're notified, notification bell, so that you're notified of when new videos come out. And they come out all the time, daily at this point. And please use the links in the description. Cool stuff there. Thanks for watching. Florida Fishy Finger. Let's go get a fat redfish on the flats.